Michigan is riding high. Top 10 in the country, ninth in the AP poll to be specific. But you got to go on the road to Lincoln, Nebraska in a night game this Saturday. What's going on, everybody? Big Ten Ted coming at you here today for this game preview. These are the top two rushing offenses in all of the Big Ten Conference right now. And that's how each of these teams is going to win the football game. Whoever runs the ball better is going to have the better day and probably come out with the victory. Things have changed in the running game, specifically for Nebraska. How about Jaquez Yant? 6'2", 225, putting the shoulder down. You look at his rushing numbers, 13 carries, 127 yards against Northwestern. He opened that running game up completely when he was able to run the ball between the tackles. Rahmir Johnson, the speed guy, and of course Adrian Martinez was able to get to the outside and make big plays for this Nebraska running game. And this is a three-headed monster. Coming into the season, we thought maybe Marquee might be the guy in Lincoln. He's been pushed to the back of the depth chart because what Yant did last week and what Rahmir Johnson has done the last few weeks. Those two young running backs, put them together with Adrian Martinez, and they're extremely tough to stop in the running game. When you talk about this game, you can't talk about the running game without mentioning Blake Corum. Third in the Big Ten in rushing yards this season. He's averaging 104 yards on the ground. Now, he was held under 50 yards against that Wisconsin defense. That Wisconsin defense that was tops against the run. As a team, Michigan ran for over 100 yards. They made first downs in the running game when they needed to. But this is still a great running offense. And this is still a great offensive line that is opening holes for these Michigan running backs. Speaking of that Michigan offensive line, still a goose egg. 0 sacks allowed on Cade McNamara this season. If they can keep Cade upright in this game, keep Nebraska out of the backfield, they're going to have a good day. We saw last week what Michigan can do when they face a really good run defense. They can go downfield, especially to the wide receiver Cornelius Johnson. You look at the other side in terms of the offensive line at Nebraska. They've given up a Big Ten leading 18 sacks this season. But they gave up 0 sacks this last weekend against Northwestern. That looked like a brand new offensive line. Can this Nebraska offensive line keep those great Michigan pass rushers out of the backfield? Michigan has tallied 13 sacks this season. Aiden Hutchinson leads the conference, 5.5 sacks. And you look at Josh Ross, a guy that can get into the backfield as well. That pass rush knocked Graham Mertz out of the game and possibly out longer. So this is a pass rush that can get into the backfield. That favors the Michigan Wolverines. I get it. Nebraska's offensive line played really good last week, but they also played Northwestern. Okay, Michigan's a lot better defensively than Northwestern is, especially in the pass rush. You're taking on the best pass rusher in the conference. This is a big-time test for that Nebraska offensive line. You talk about what Michigan can do defensively, getting plays in the backfield. Nebraska can do that as well. Nebraska is the top two guys in terms of tackles for loss, JoJo Domann and Garrett Nelson. Nelson leads the conference, 8 TFLs, and Domann's right there with 7. So these are guys that can get into the backfield, force negative plays, and they're going to need that. Can Michigan get back to really having a great day on the ground against this Husker defense? I think they can. So if Michigan can run the football effectively, that opens things over the top. I believe Nebraska can win this football game. I'm not sure if they will, but I believe they can win this football game. They have the ability to. If they can hang around, if Adrian Martinez can make plays with his feet. Pat Fitzgerald's main fear last week was Adrian running around with the football, making plays when the pocket breaks down. If that Michigan pass rush can get into the backfield, they need to wrap up Adrian Martinez. Because, hey, you can get into the backfield, but Adrian Martinez is a lot more elusive than Graham Mertz. Graham Mertz may be a statue back there. Adrian can move around, get outside the pocket, and make plays with his feet. This Nebraska offense has a lot of speed. They have a lot of skill. They're very underrated, I think, and they've had some bad luck. They've had some miscues. Maybe this is the game, coming off a big confidence builder against Northwestern last week. Maybe this is the game. This is the moment of the Scott Frost era where they get the big marquee signature win. What do you guys think? You think that's going to happen? You think Scott Frost is going to get his big win against a top 10 team at home? Or is Michigan going to get back to pounding the rock against this Nebraska defense and run their way to a Big Ten victory? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe for Big Ten football content. I'm Big Ten Ted. We'll see you in the next one.